Ayman Khan here, 4 seconds out with Josh Taylor. Josh, good to see you in the wake of what is a much anticipated rematch with Jack Catterall. How you feeling?
Yeah, feeling on top of the world, mate. Can't wait now. You know, all the work's done. It's a business end now. This is the long week. This is the crap week. This is the week where you just want to get in there and get the job done. So, yeah, I'm feeling I'm in great shape, and yeah, just enjoying the ride and can't wait to get in there on Saturday.
In the first fight, there was a lot of discussion about making the weight. This time around, how do you feel you've made or in the process of making the weight?
Yeah, great. I'm on top of the world, you know. So I made weight great for my last fight as well. Just my legs went. I wasn't able to prepare to the best of my ability, you know, in terms of getting the conditioning with the legs with injury. But that's been done. But I know I can make the weight.
How's the eye?
Everyone's great. You know, everyone's great. You know, I had to have that little minor procedure done in early February. I had to get it done because my vision was quite bad and quite obscured, and I'm quite astonished actually and amazed that I was even able to compete. Never mind at bloody world level, elite world level. You know, going in with your Ramirez's and your Prograis and Teofimo. You know, it's like how the hell I was able to compete with them guys with the vision impairment that I had. It was just unbelievable. So. The way I described it was just once I got it done, just a minor procedure, but once I got it done after a couple of days, there was like that little video of the baby, you know, when they put the specs on him for the first time, and you just see his face lighting up, and I was like, I can relate to how that baby's feeling right now. You know, it was like I had a panoramic view again, vision again. So yeah, I feel brand new. So yeah, I had to have that done. I had to have had that done.
In conversations I've listened to and had when it comes to your successes in the fight, in the rematch, a lot of people talk about you and unlocking that ferociousness, that desire, that real burning motivation to really do in your opponents, for want of a better phrase. How much of that is in you for this fight with the Catterall?
It's always in me. You know, I'm a born killer. I've got that killer instinct. You know, I've got a nasty streak in me. So as soon as I see him hit or hurt, or I'll be jumping on him and I'll be getting him out of there. So I've got a real killer instinct in me, a real bad streak in me. So I know that's there. You know, I know it's there, and I know the way I've been performing in the gym. I know I can catch him and I can hurt him and I can knock him out. But I'm calm, I'm relaxed, I'm nice and poised, and can't wait just to get in and box on Saturday, put on a good display, and put this to bed and move on with my career. So yeah, I'm nice and relaxed and just enjoying the moment.
How do you feel listening and seeing people saying that you've got a bit to prove here because of the accolades that you've had before in the past, achieving Undisputed? You're the guy that should be the favourite in the fight, and because it might have been close in the first one, you've really got to kind of put the performance in for this fight, more so on your shoulders rather than Jack's.
Well, I think it's on Jack's, because when Jack loses again, where does he go? He's be the nearly man in British boxing. He'll never win a world title. I don't believe he'll win a world title anyway. So the pressure's on him. When he loses on Saturday, where does he go?
How much of the first fight have you watched back heading into this one?
I've watched it a few times. And we've got a good game plan to go on Saturday. So yeah, we're looking forward to it.
Just want to get your thoughts on last weekend's action, Undisputed. Fury coming up with a defeat there in what was a razor close fight from my end of the view. How did you score it?
I had Usyk up by a couple of rounds, to be honest. I gave Usyk the first three, and I think after six, I had it 3 each after six, and then I thought Usyk had a good couple of rounds, and then the knockdown, and I just thought he won it a couple of rounds. But then I just thought the referee was very lenient as well. I thought the referee was very lenient, but I can understand it with what was at stake with the Undisputed title. You know, you've got to give the fighter every chance possible, and the referee did do that and proved the right decision because he ended up getting through the fight. So yeah, but I thought the right man won. It was a great display. A great display for heavyweight boxing. You know, the fight was very entertaining, a lot of punches thrown, a bit of fighting, a bit of boxing, a bit of cleverness, a bit of catch.
People making note of the apparent chaos in the corner with 3 different voices in the corner. They're giving Fury instruction. How do you like your corners? What did you think of that corner? And also, what do you think of the decision to take the immediate rematch?
Well, I think that was in the contract, you know, and I think it's a great fight, and it was a close enough fight, and it'll be a good fight the second time around. But I still think Usyk wins the second one again. I think he's got the beating of him again. So it's a great fight. It was entertaining, and with heavyweight boxing, I'll take that one shot because Tyson hurt Usyk a couple of times as well in the fight. So Yeah, it was a very good fight, and I'll be looking forward to the rematch as well.
What's the corner?
The corner. Yeah, the corner I thought was a bit chaotic. You know, there was three different voices shouting, and both three of them were shouting different bits of advice. So it's hard to take anything in there at all. You know, you want to be listening to one main voice in the corner.
Yeah, the weight's not a problem. I've stated from day one. It's like with every fighter. The better you commit to your macronutrients and your meals throughout camp, the easier it is to make the weight. Thankfully, his nutritionist, Dr. Carl Evans, has been on Josh's arse all camp, and he stuck to the programme, and his weight's fantastic. Same as I'm expecting Jack Catterall's weight to be good also. They're both in magnificent condition. So yeah, the weight's not an issue in this fight. No, it should be everyone concentrating on the skills. Yeah.
And what of the eye? It wasn't an injury. Josh was, certain to make certain that it wasn't an injury, but a minor operation needed. How's he been recovering that heading into the weekend too?
Yeah, he never sustained the injury in camp. It was a previous injury that he'd had treated. And then when we started camp, when we upped the intensity, it was flaring up, which obviously he had to get the muscle tightened behind his eye, and he got the postponement. So then when we got given the green light, we could resume where we left off. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with his eye.
How much of course, you can say, but the game plan going into this one is based up on the first fight, or do you feel like you've had to change quite a bit of Josh to get the victory, or certain victory this time around?
No, don't have to change Josh. Josh Taylor's Josh Taylor. We've worked on stuff that I think will work and solve Catterall's puzzle. And I've stated before, I think two men underperformed on the first fight. And I'd like Josh to be allowed to showcase his skill asset Saturday. Likewise, Jack also. And there's a good ebb and flow to the fight instead of stop-start. The referee getting, too involved and stopping and warning and points. Just let the men showcase the talent, and, just let's pray for a good fight.
In such a rivalry like this, has there been a discussion about the judging panel and the referee in this fight?
Of course, it's always a worry. We've got three English referees and three English judges and an English referee. It's not ideal, but we've got to put faith in the British Boxing Board of Control to appoint the ninth official to this. What I don't want is them to be focusing on the controversy of the first fight to then sway the judgment in the second fight. You've got to look at it as a neutral and stay professional to your job, and just let's hope there is no controversy yet. There's one clear winner in Josh Taylor.